they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them. The coaches from all the way up here, they were adamant. You got, oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it.
Deshaun Watson sacked.
Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
35-yard line.
From the gun, here's Watson. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And now the ball's out. And did the Jaguars come up with it? They did.
You've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing is ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Jacksonville first down on a pickup of 17.
Well, we know he has pretty good hands on display there. In fact, he only needed one of them.
Yeah, nowadays, all these receivers work on this, right? They do the one-handed catches off the machine in practice. They do it with their quarterbacks. They do it contested, uncontested. They make it part of their repertoire.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down. To his left. He'll try and run it. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
A gain of 6 yards.
On third down. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short.
The ball carrier.
Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up fourth down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
So give him the first down. First and goal after a pickup of 4, and the decision to go for it pays off. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Pass complete to number 10. LaVisca should
looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
And now out comes Houston. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach?
In a heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Now, this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Now, this will make it into the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own
Now comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe than returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Watson. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards there and a first down.
7-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 1st down, Watson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
At the 45-yard line.
Watson looks to throw again. Underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Watson firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Watson's pass.
7 yards, the pickup there.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tougher, guys trying to get to the football.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
And 3 yards to go.
To the air yet again, Watson. He finds his man, Baldwin. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 15 yards, the Texans pick. And now look at this. Big gain, no fumble. And this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or two there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Again, it's Watson. Incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. He was looking to get it to Baldwin again, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
From the gun, Watson. This will be caught at about the 5. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. I don't want to overhype it, but this is a big early season game, especially an overtime win. That can give you a big boost going forward in the season.
It certainly can, and I don't think you're overhyping it because cliches go out the window when you start to play overtime. And you're right, the winner of this game now, that's an extra boost moving forward, and it actually is an extra hurt for the team that loses because normally you shake it off, but in this situation, it lingers a little bit longer.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. So long, everybody.
I lived up to the hype. So when Coach called me in, I figured I was to lock me in as a starter, but things are never quite that simple. The matter still wasn't settled, and I'd have to be ready for anything and everything.
Gentlemen, this week's not over yet, so don't get comfortable. We've had a good week so far, so let's make sure we finish this.
I knew what Coach had called me in to talk about. But even then, it did not make the moment any easier. I'd given it my best, but ended up losing the position to the other guy. After that, I had a couple of days to think about the next chapter of my life.
After the roster battle, you suddenly found yourself a star without a team. What did you do next?
I made it known I was ready to play for whoever was willing to give me the opportunity.
Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. It's Week 10 of the NFL on EA Sports.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports.
And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. The Dolphins take the field with Tua Tagovailoa, their quarterback from Alabama, at the helm.
Tua now on first down. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki.
Mike Gesicki.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
First and 10.
Tua now on first down. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in.
Good.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup. And oh, his first carry, he loses the football. And the Texans scoop it. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line.
Ball carrier. Fumble on the play. Recovered by Houston.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. And here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.